Welcome back to the Apex. Congratulations on the victory. Give us your thoughts on the fight.
I said in some interviews beforehand this fight was either going to be over in the first round or it was going to be a very awkward, herky-jerky decision, and delivered that. So, for better or for worse.
You managed to keep him at bay every time with the outside kick. Every time he tried to come into you push him off. Was that part of the plan? Did you know that was going to be a thing, or just talk us through the tactics?
I really don't have much of a game plan because I'm like I think I overthink things a lot. So whenever I have a game plan, sometimes I kind of give myself tunnel vision. I focus too much on like one set of things. So when I realized he wasn't defending it, I think I just kept going back to the same well too much. He just wasn't countering it. And I feel like the first like 8, 9, 10, he kind of was just ignoring. But then I knew it started to hurt when my foot started to hurt because he didn't check any of them. So yeah, no game plan. I was just going to try to out-tough him, and I did that in the third round, so I'm happy with it.
Went to the decision. Were you confident that you got it?
Yeah, the second round, besides the headbutts, he just held me against the cage for a few seconds. He landed one clean punch the entire time. But even though the kicks may not score as much as a punch, I felt very confident that I outlanded him at least like 3-1 in the second round. The first round I had handily until I decided to let him get the guillotine. And he held on to it for about 40 more seconds than I thought, like, proper. Like I didn't like him choking me for a minute and a half, but, that's one of those kamikaze moments where it gassed him out and it kind of stole the round. So it was his sacrifice.
How close was that guillotine? Was it in like deep or how?
Oh, it was all windpipe. Yeah. So like
you managed to turn over as well. Like you got you and then you turn over. That's pretty
cool. I always have a bad habit of that. Do that in sparring. I kind of let people get the guillotine and then they squeeze for a minute and they're tired. So he was tenacious with it, and I feel like I maybe gave it to him too easily. But I didn't feel like it was very close. It was mostly windpipe. Like I was gurgling, and I have been very like unwell the past few weeks. So like my throat's been very. I've had strep, and I was like immune to my antibiotics. So like I was still on antibiotics during the weight cut, and I thought it was good, but I was just dehydrated by 20 pounds. So I just wasn't feeling well. So I almost like was choking on a phlegm bubble. I was like, and it felt horrible. So
these are the things we don't know about fighting. Congratulations on the victory.
Thank you.
So the dance afterward, is it spontaneous or planned?
I was too tired to do a real dance, so I kind of just did a little butt volcano. I just heard what DC said about it. That's right, Sharon, I got some cakes. But I heard DC really liked it, got him to do that little whistly laugh he does. So proud of myself. Hopefully that makes it to the gram. I'm pretty happy with my little booty dance,
I'm sure it'll make it to the gram. Is that something that you do as a hobby or something that you do as, we've seen NFL players do ballet dancing. We've seen other people do dancing as a means of flexibility and fitness. Is this something you do for fun, or is this something that's actually part of a routine, a workout routine?
I've always loved dancing. Like before I got married, like I'm very conservative religious person. I went to like a church dance every weekend, so I have dozens and dozens of dances. I went to prom 5 times. Like I love to dance, so I go out there and I get jiggy with it.
Is that how you got the wifey?
When you see these hips move, it turns your head.
I guess I almost should just end on that right there. Looking forward, looking towards the rest of like 2022. I mean, what sort of goals are you setting for yourself, and are there names of people that you've been waiting to get on the hit list?
I try not to. I have no control over that. There's a lot of big mouths in this division. There's a lot of big talents, and I'm just trying to be me. And they could all kind of be braggadocious and cocky and call people out, but I'm just here to do my job. And I don't know who I'm going to fight because I thought I was fighting Victor Martinez, and I was super excited about that. But then I got to fight, like, in some ways, like my doppelganger, a specialist. And I don't want to get my hopes up, so I'm just going to wait and see what Sean Shelby decides to do.
Well, and lastly on the dancing, do you have a particular song in your head when you do the dances?
Niggas in Paris, I love that song. I can't walk out to it. It's a little vulgar. Can I say that? Will they bleep that out? But a little vulgar, Trap Queen, Lifestyle by Young Thug. I have a lot of songs I like to play when I feel like getting ratchet, But I think I was thinking Lifestyle by Young Thug when I was doing that dance.
I dig it. Congrats on the victory.
Thank you very much.
Did you listen to those at the church dances?
Sadly, no. Mormons don't listen to that type of music. No, lots of slow dances. Like 80s funk. So that's just the rap music's just for me and my friends, my wife, Yeah.
Nice. Congrats on the win.
Thank you very much.